Moin moin and hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We left off doing contracts for other people even though our field is ready to harvest. I kinda forgot about that, even though I said it before, but yeah, I'm a bit all over the place today. So I apologize if I am a bit all over the place in this episode also. So yeah, we need to get harvesting somebody else's field and then we will start harvesting ours. We technically should be doing ours first because I need to then cultivate it. Probably, no, I have to plow it and then we need to cultivate it because, no, plow it and then I will just seed on top of the plow, of the plowed part because, yeah, we need to get rid of that hail damage that we have. If you look, we have a couple of spots of hail damage and then I also need to get rid of the silo and we can maybe then, yeah, make this look a bit more pretty there because, yeah, the silo is useless for us there. There's a woodpecker here somewhere. Holy crap, that was loud. It's actually scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. It was very loud. Oh no. That was louder than I thought it would be, honestly. I never heard this here on the map. This is the first time I hear the woodpecker doing brrrr. Going crazy. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna get harvesting. I'm gonna do the headland. Wait, did I change anything in terms of GPS? No, they're both two headlands. And then we will probably switch in taking care of the silo. So I get rid of it and then we can maybe plan something there and paint the ground a little bit nicer and maybe use the plow to... I was thinking to merge the two fields at some point, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that yet. So yeah, well, gonna get doing the headlands here. So I'm gonna give this already to a worker because we need to get the tractor over here with a trailer. Also, I gotta say, I need to find a solution to get that cutout that you see. You can't see the background of my room because of it. Done differently. Probably I need to get a green screen just because this thing I'm using right now, which is the NVIDIA cutout thing, if you didn't know, which you can get on their website. You can use NVIDIA Broadcast or you can use the OBS plugin for it, which I'm using, which is directly using the NVIDIA plugin into OBS, which eats though 20% of my graphics card. I'm not really happy with this. I have FPS drops really bad in between. I had about 40 up in the corner there somewhere, which is, in my opinion, not acceptable for me. Because it looks bad in the footage and it looks bad obviously for me, you know. So yeah, I need to figure something out. I need to buy a green screen probably and then we get this done with get the cutout done with a green screen. I think that will be a better solution for this sort of thing. So let's have a look if there is any other contracts we could do. Well, there was, right? There was I accepted a thingy contract, a cultivating contract. I forgot already again, see. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place. That's fine. It's not too bad. Stone picking, I wouldn't mind stone picking, but you need that, the modded version of that thing, you know, like the big one. And we would be fine with that. So I'm gonna attach the toe behind cultivator to this. Man, I'm having brain lags right now. Okay, I'm gonna get this set up, bring this to the location and then probably also do a bit of the cultivating. Where is this at? 64. Okay, well, gonna get to field 64 then. I just want to bring you in real quick. I'm gonna get a clean in before we go to the cultivating job. I know it seems counterproductive, but this thing hasn't been cleaned since a while. So we're gonna clean this. And then we need to go to the cultivating contract. And also looks like we need to empty the grain hopper of our harvester because the worker is already sending signaling, or at least signaling that it's getting empty. I don't know why the tractor moves like this when I get close to it. It's like I have superpowers. Or I'm super heavy. Is the game fat shaming me? Farming sim? Are you fat shaming me? Oh man. I mean, look at this, okay? What is this? What? Why is it moving? Why is it? Is it happy to see me? So, done cleaning. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of joking around. And we need to get some fuel maybe also, which we can also do up here. We have a fuel station here. What I would like to do is get something installed on the farm that we can have fuel there. But I'm also trying to manage the money because we had to spend that money for the header. I mean, I kind of went all out and bought that expensive header. Hindsight, was it okay? Yeah, kind of was okay because I don't have to carry that trailer with me everywhere. That is kind of annoying unless I do normal harvesting jobs. But then I also have the option to have both headers with me and can accept all the jobs, you know, so, and we can do it that way. So yeah, let's get some fuel into this and then we will get to cultivating. Probably need to empty the harvester before I do so. By the way, I forgot to tell you this. We should buy the tractor that is for sale and then flip it. We should do it. I mean, would you, if you're a farmer in real life, right, and you see an offer that is super nice, something like that, right, and you're like, oh, man, I could buy this, I know how to repair what is broken on it, and then I can sell it. You would do it, no? Like, if you can make a profit of it, why not? The profit needs to be obviously reasonable, and your work time needs to be reasonable, but you would do it. And since we're in a game, man, it's very bright out here. Since we're in a game, I would do the same here. It makes absolute sense to me. So yeah, we should, in my opinion, we should buy this tractor, and then as is, no upgrades, no nothing, just like this. And then we will repair it, repaint it, and then sell it. We should make a profit out of it. Hopefully. Why are we paying more for it? I don't get it. What is extra? The front weight? I don't need a front weight though. Yeah, I don't need one. We can have no front weight. Why does it? It's like an upsell. It's like when you buy an iPhone. Wouldn't you like the 200 gigabyte more? I haven't bought an iPhone since the 3GS, so okay. I still have the original 3GS here. So yeah, but that's what I mean, right? Like you could just flip it. I will drive it here to the repair station on our farm, obviously, and then we'll repair it there, and then we'll repaint it there. You know, a little bit of mini RPing, I would say, and then we can also get it fixed there and sold. Maybe somebody comes then, you know, picks up the tractor, and we're like, yay, the tractor is gone, you know, and then we have some money extra. That would be very nice, in my opinion. Would be worth it. So yeah, let's get some cultivating done first. Maybe I should buy the tractor before it like magically disappears or something. Maybe somebody in Pioneer is faster than me. So yeah, well, could be. It's not Facebook Marketplace here. You know what? Let's buy it. But I'm removing the weight upsell. Okay, let's buy it. 27,000. There we go. We have 30 left. I'm curious how much it will be to repaint it. I'm almost tempted to leave this to worker right now and just go and look at it. You know what? No, I want to do some work too, but I also want to see how much we get for it. There we go. Here's the tractor. The Challenger, 160 horsepower. Not quite zippy, you know? But do you see the difference in physics? It's so stiff. It's insane. I'm serious. It does not take very long to fix this. I'm just looking here how much it would be to do all of this stuff. It's not too much. We already get 3,000 more than before. If you look, we bought it for 27,000, 100 something. Would need to look in the footage, and we get already 3,000 extra. So yeah, but I'm not gonna do only that. We are going to get somebody to drive this home, and then we will repaint and repair it, and then we will sell it. I think that's a pretty cool idea. No? Don't you? Okay. Gonna drive this, get somebody to drive this home. Here we go. Somebody's on the way. I'm on the way to do the much needed cultivating. Man, the game seems a lot laggier. Like that, when that bug happened now with the plants up in the air there, or whatever that was, with the crop in the air. Since then I'm having some performance problems. It was all good in the night. The night work went fine, everything. And suddenly it's like, the game is like, oh yeah, you like bad performance? Yeah? Would you like some of that? Maybe it's the map or something. Something is wrong with the map, could be too. I've been having issues on and off on the map. Maybe we will also move at some point. I have looked at that to another map. I don't know which one yet though. I kind of would like Zielonka. It's one of my favorite maps, even though it's a vanilla map. It's very, 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 very cool in my opinion. It's one of the best layouted maps in terms of stuff. It has small fields. No, I don't want to go to the other field. No, I want to do this one here. Not just because I drove over there. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna get working. I'm rambling. Zielonka is an option. The other Polish map that came in from a modder is also an option. I forgot the name. I don't want to mispronounce it, so yeah, you know which one I mean. And then there is also Schleswig Bahnhof. I can pronounce that. Okay, I'm gonna get cultivating before I make more things like this happening around here, and yeah, we'll have some problems. Bring you back in. Congratulations. The broker found matching equipment. Check the sales in the store tab. Let's have a look. 60,000. What? We can buy this. Yes. We can buy that. We have money to buy that. It will be broken and it will need repairs probably. Hopefully not too much, but hey, we'll buy the Merlot and then the Deutz has to go. It makes the most sense. I know it hurts. It hurts me as much as it hurts you. But the Merlot is just the better option for us. It has more horsepower, it has more capabilities, it is a telehandler, it can do also farming. The only problem I have with it is, the only problem I have now then is no narrow tires on anything. So I don't think this one here can have narrow tires. I'm not sure. I need to check it out. I'm not entirely sure if we can have narrows. Well, I'm gonna get back to work and then we will go and repaint, repair, and then hopefully flip for profit the Challenger that we bought. So I'm gonna give this to a worker here, so we can go and work the headlands, no, just the up and downs, yeah, and then we will do our thing that we wanted to do. Here, there we go, the Challenger. Wait, let me take a picture of it real quick, and then we will possibly flip it directly. So I'm gonna take a before and after picture essentially, right? Okay, took my picture, let's get to the repair station. With the minimal amount of tools we have. I know we don't have like a paint booth and stuff like this, and it's not very realistic of what I'm talking here. But it is also kind of a chill thought, you know, like throw some paint over it and then maybe repair some of the stuff. We can only repair it here, okay? So we have to give it to the shop to do the painting stuff. So we will drive back to the shop. We repaired it, cost us 1,000. So keep that in mind. We paid 27,100 for it. So we are at 28,000 in terms of cost. And now I'm curious how much it will be the shop will offer us after we repaint it at their booth, essentially, right? Just gotta take a break here on the side real quick. The worker is calling to be emptied. Where are we at? Here we're parked. I'm gonna empty the tank of the worker fest. And the FPS is worst up here in the corner. Like if I look this way, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's all these planter trees. I'm not sure. Even though I don't see much sense in them. Oh no, you can kinda access them. I mean, if you're really into forestry, you could get some done here on this side of the map. Spread this around smartly a bit. So I hope we make a profit. If we do, that's good. Then we're gonna take the Deutz to the shop and get it repaired and repainted. We can repair it at home and then repaint it at the shop and then sell that too, and the front loader and probably both attachments, because I can't use the attachments with the Merlot. There we go. I took a moment to think of which vehicle I was having in mind there. So yeah, let's get this done over here, and then I'm going to drive to the shop and we'll bring you back in once we're arrived at the shop with the Challenger. We arrived at the shop. I even thought, do we have a use for the Challenger? But we do not. I have nothing to use it for. It doesn't. It can't have a front loader. If it could have a front loader, it possibly would be a really good choice for us instead of the Merlot. But it does not. It can't have a front loader. So we get paid back the repair plus 200 about, and then we were gonna repaint it. So we had 41,000. We paid 27,000 for it. So we're gonna get some money back. We were at 58,000, I think, something like that when we started selling everything. So yeah, there, wait, I need to picture it fast. I need to before and after picture. Give me 1 second. Okay, done. Let's go and sell it fast using my mouse right now. So sell. There we go, 41,900. There we go, made a little bit of a bank. It's not much, but it's something. And then we need to get the Deutz now to the shop. I kind of feel bad for it at the same time. But at the same time, I know it makes sense. Maybe we'll keep the fork in case we ever get a front loader. So I'm gonna put the forks at the store. I feel so bad, honestly. I don't know why. I just feel bad. I hope you feel bad too, so I don't feel bad on my own. Yeah, we can put the forks over here, so they always remind us of him, of the Deutz. The Deutz. Say goodbye, Deutz. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's the smartest idea right now is to get rid of the Deutz. Can we repair it here? I know we could just repair it at the shop. I understand, but you know, just one less time. Okay, enough. I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah, we can repair it. It costs only 60. It's so cheap to on top of that. Only 4 for the front loader. Screw the front loader, I don't care. The Deutz. Okay, I'm gonna even drive it myself. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be loud. But hey, we gotta do it, you know, the last drive with the Deutz. Say goodbye, sir. 07. So arrived at the shop. Also had a little photo session with Deutz. Let's turn it off. There we go. Give it a little wash. And obviously you need to let it dry before painting it, but that's not my problem. You know, I just pay the money for it. And then I can repaint it. Probably doesn't need much. It is in very, very nice condition, in my opinion. Don't lowball me. You know, the typical. Let's have a look here. We only pay 1,000 extra, so it's 21,000 for that. Then we also repaint that. So we get rid of the front loader arm, and then we also get rid of the Deutz. Say goodbye, everybody. There goes the Deutz, and then we will now buy the Merlot. We probably need to repair it. It's probably in... Doesn't look too bad. It's missing a little bit of paint here and there, but it honestly is not looking too bad. What tires options do we have? Apparently we don't pay for anything. I saw this while we were editing, or while I was editing. I mean, you were there in spirit, and I was there actually doing the editing. Where were you when I needed you? So yeah, we can actually just get BKTs. As always, you know, BKTs are always the option, the only option, and will always be the only option. We also need to get some pellet forks for it. I think we'll just get... Nope, wrong menu. I mean, it's good that we're saving, but wrong menu. Yeah, let's get some pellet forks for it. Because the ones that we have at home do not fit on here. They are not for telehandler, they are for front loader. And as far as I know, you cannot use the ones for the front loader. Could be wrong. So Magis, what do I have here? Oh, we get the ultra longs fit on here. I'm not wrong, right? It's the ultra longs that fit on here. Maybe we should try them out. How much are they? 2,200. Well, in the worst case, we can sell them. And we also have the JCB ones here, but they're the normal ones. I kinda like to try these. I know they're 2,200 and they are long ones, but kinda would be interested to see if this works out with our little machine here. So let's buy those. Well, they spawned really nice. Well, you know what we can also do? We can also take the roller with us. That's perfect. Because the Murloc has a 3-pointer on the back. I mean, I think it's not the only one with a 3-pointer on the back, but it's the only telehandler with, as far as I know, with a... How do you drive this now? Like, I would just keep it like this and then drive home. Because, you know, not to stab somebody to death with it. Yeah, it's the only telehandler, I think, that I know in the game that has a 3-pointer in the back. So yeah, let's get it repaired and then we drive it home. Everything needs repairing. Okay, we're gonna repair the Rollo. 5,000 for our Merlo. That's fine. I'm taking that. We paid 65,000 for the Merlo. I mean, come on, man. If we count the forks, we are at what? 62,200 for the Merlo. About 62,300, something like that was it. So yeah, that's not too bad, and we get something that can do many things for us on the farm, and it can do many things on the field. I'm not mad at that, and it has 25 hours on it. So yeah, let's get home. So we arrived at the farm with the Merlo. Welcome home. We also need to see, I think our harvesting is done. I'm gonna park the Rollo here for now. Yeah, we clearly need more sheds. This is not enough. I would also like to leave the forks over there. I don't think we need the forks. I need to get used to the steering. It's quite sensitive, which is fine though. Like it steers pretty decent because of the rear wheel steering we have. Let's leave the forks here. Can we? They don't fit here, right? Like, because they're made for a telehandler. So they should not fit on here technically. No, they don't. Okay, that's fine. We need to then get some lock forks for this here and stuff like that. Do we need to do anything with it right now? I don't think so. I think what we need to do... What happened here? They finished? And what happened here? We also finished? Or we full? We full! Oh, for how long? Damn, I missed it. Okay, let's get this empty. There we go. I can empty the tank. Then I can finish the last little stripe they have here. I have the bad feeling we will have to drive another time, because this will not fit all in here. I think it barely will. Yeah, this is all too much, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna even empty the tank. Or are we? Well, we might. We might empty the hopper. Hopper, not tank. Nope. Yeah, just about. Just about. We need to bring this. Where is this? This is at all the way up there. So I'm going to drive there. So arrived at the station where we need to give all of this. I hope it will be... I might finish the contract like that, or it wouldn't be too bad. I think the worker finished collecting everything. It's 180 liters in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back for that. So if... I mean, I will go back to the farm because we need to do our harvesting contract. Yeah, the contract is finished. I think I will just accept the contract. Hopefully the stuff disappears, the bit of soybeans that we have left. So yeah, 7,000, and there we go. Let's see if it disappeared. No, it doesn't. It stays in the hopper, actually. Wow. Crazy. I thought it would be disappearing. Yeah, we struggled a bit up the hill here. I was surprised. We were down to 90 kilometers an hour. It's a bit suspicious. It's, like I said, the repair status I can show you. You might think, hey, you need to repair your tractor. Of course it's slow. I will give you a look here. There you go. That's our tractor repair status. So it's not too bad, actually. Could need a little touch up, but it's not like broken or anything, or halfway done or some stuff like this. So it's in a pretty decent shape, and it still struggled up the hill. Maybe due for an horsepower upgrade at some point, that one, or a switcheroo for something new. You know, we still get quite a bit of money for it. I have something in in the cooking department, let's put it that way. I am modding a Valtra S right now. I mean, what means I am modding? I'm like just physics editing and maybe a little bit of sound. I am not adding any parts to it or anything like this. My knowledge does not go that far. I'm zero knowledgeable in Blender things, and that's okay. I don't want to get into that. I am just happy doing my tiny little mods that I know that I can do, especially stuff like physics editing, which is very easy. It's just you open the XML and then you need to play around with it. Well, it means very easy. It took time to figure out what value does what, but there is videos out there that can explain this to you, especially in the German community, because, you know, they are very keen about realism, and I can understand. It's fun. So, yeah, let's get this all set up, and then we'll pick up the corn header and finally a corn and sunflower header, and then we'll finally harvest our sunflowers that are neglected now. So, arrived at the farm, already getting into parking position to leave the header trailer here, because, yeah, we don't need that. Our field is around the corner, essentially, and the corn header, oh, the worker also just arrived. The corn header is foldable, which makes this a lot easier for us. Which this thing helps us here, actually. Let's wait, give me a second. Let's put the leftovers of the soybeans here, and we'll just drive to somewhere over there and just sell them at the point there. We don't need. I don't wanna. I mean, it's 100 liters. Like, there's not much money to make this. Maybe 50 euro or something like that. So it's not that much cash for us in the end. So yeah. Also, gas-wise, I'm a bit worried. Hope it's gonna be enough. Might need to get a tank here on the farm, so we have gas here on the farm, and then we can refuel vehicles here, or maybe even a mobile trailer. I thought about that too. You know, one of them repair and refuel mods that are on the mod hub. Very interesting. If you wondered how our goats are, we can take a look real quick. They're all looking very cute. Look at them going crazy here, jumping around. They're doing in synchronized choreographic dancing over here. Look at them speeding all over the place. They are so cute, honestly. They are incredibly cute. Yes, you're a good goatee. Don't headbutt me, please. There we go. There's mama and papa goats over here. And the rest is somewhere over there. They're like, we have so many babies. It's insane. They made young goats now. They're not babies anymore. I think they are pretty young goats now. So yeah, I need to sell the silo. Wait, I wanted to do this now, so I don't forget. We need to get rid of the silo. I know it's kind of sad, but I can't move it. It's, you know, I can rename it and that's it. It's really sad because I paid like 30-something thousand for it, I think. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. At least the place is reclaimed for us and for nature. Let's repaint this real quick with some grass and put some grass over it so it doesn't look so sad. Grass. Use a bigger tool. There we go. Let's make sure we don't screw our field over. Why does it look so spotty? I don't get it. I do not understand that part of that. It looks fine as soon as we go in. Yeah, see, I zoom in and it's all good. No idea what happened there. No clue. Let's get some painting over there, and then we will put some grass over it also. Bit of grass. Get this a bit bigger. There we go. And then at some point on the left side of the field, we will reclaim the bit that we needed to destroy to plant the silo here. Finally, the infamous silo is gone. Oh no, I took a bit of the sunflowers. Damn it. Is there still concrete now under? No, right? No. The concrete should be gone now. It should be just... Oop, let's watch out. It should just be the normal ground now. Ground flooring. You know what I mean? Can't speak. Speak abilities has left the chat. So let's unfold this. Start our harvester. Lower the header. And then set the GPS coordinates. Oh, that's so clean. Look at this. A nice and square field. And then start harvesting. Finally, our sunflowers. Look at us. There's so much happening in this episode. Absolutely insane. So many things are going on. That ground texture thing, that looks funny. That looks funky. It's a bit too early. It's, you know? Or? Is it though? No, it's not actually. It's not too early. It just looks funky how it gets applied. Wish that was a bit smoother. But yeah, you can't have everything in life, and we are having fun though. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm having fun in this series. The series is super chill. I'm not annoyed. Sometimes performance issues, but I could also upgrade my system, so there's that, you know. I'm on middle-aged hardware, so yeah. Well, gonna get some head landing done, and then we will drive the tractor real quick over there and sell the 180 liters of soybeans. So we got the first headland done. I'm gonna send this off to a worker. Yes, they need to do the headland. They can continue this and we can get into... Oh, this is also still here. I forgot about that. Wait, let's turn this on. Do we have any work for this attachment? Do we have another... Oh, we have a cultivating job. Oh, it's right here. Can we just harvest this field? We just harvested that, no? So yeah, we can send worker over here. Great job. Field work, yes. And then we can send them at that point there. Hopefully they can get there somehow. And then they can do work there as if they can get there, because that might be a problem. So yeah, we need to get into this, into our oldest vent on the farm, not by date of production, but by date of owning. And then we will drive to the point there and get the sales done real quick. So let's sell this little amount of spit roast that we have in the back of the trailer here. We need to back into the ramp there. A bit more like this. It's a little bit too much. On the controller, steering is okay-ish, but could be a bit better. I would look at SnowRunner steering. They have it done really decently on a controller. I really enjoy steering there. I mean, the game doesn't need to be SnowRunner. Can I not empty just here? No, it doesn't let me empty this here. Uh-oh. Are we trapped with this amount of soybeans in here now? I have the trailer selected. I can't drop this here. Well, you know what we'll do if I can't get this off here? Where can I sell soybeans? Can you not sell soybeans here maybe? Okay, I'm gonna go check this out and then bring it back in once I found an I am there and selling stuff actually. Okay, I figured it out. We need to... We have to drive all the way up there now. So we have to drive 700 meters to up there to bring 186 liters of soybeans. So just to see how much money we get for this, let's drop it here. I had the prompt just a second ago. It went away. Something is weird. Something broke while I'm playing actually. So there we go, 124 euro. Nice. Half of the tank filling the other day we paid for, I think the harvester was it. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember anymore. So yeah, let's get back to the farm. And worker was blocked by an object I saw somewhere. Ah yeah, of course. The huge. Okay, I have to drive this one home first, and then we can, not home actually, to their job, and then we can start doing things. Or maybe they can drive there now from here. Let's have a look if that's possible. Great job. Yep, you already have a job. You just need to drive there. There we go. Okay, I think they're on their way now. I'm on my way too now. So we can enter the field here already. Our harvester is doing an up and down part, which means we can drive next to them and they can empty themselves because they're almost full, so they don't stop working. Keep working! So, harvester is empty. Yeah, it's good that we got rid of this. I'm happy we got rid of this. What I'm also need to get rid of is we're done with the recording time. The worker is gonna continue while we are talking, and then I will probably take a break because it's the second episode I record in a row now. And yeah, I need to take a break. I need to take something to eat in me, and then I also need to take my ADHD pills. So yeah, the second dose of the day. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I hope to see you in the next one. Please take care of yourself. Show yourself some love. You're doing well. I know it's tough out there, and you're probably thinking to yourself sometimes, man, I'm not good enough. You're always good enough. So love yourself. If not, here's a big hug for you. And we will see each other in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.